All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off this scripture real quick before. Well, no, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. This lesson I'm going to get into today is about breaking news. Russian nuclear subs are on the East Coast. 3,000 NATO troops on alert, and many nations are basically getting prepared for World War III. All right, and this is a beautiful lesson to do right now because Elder Apostle Tahar just did a lesson about how World War III is about to come to pass, and we're coming close to that point. It's to the point where literally all nations have guns on each other's head, and they have resources to literally survive for like years at end of war. They're just getting ready. And Russia is just fed up. They're just fed up to the point where they're just like, fuck it. We're sending these nukes in. And the fact that they have nuclear subs on the East Coast is very telling. All right, so the scripture I want to grab real quick is Jeremiah 51 verse 1. Thus said the Lord YAHAWASHI, behold, I have raised up against Babylon, and against them that dwelleth in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. And what is that destroying wind talking about? Or that destroying wind is talking about the nukes. What's going to cause that wind to come to America? A nuke. All right. And who is Babylon? Babylon is talking about America, Babylon the Great, the land of confusion. It says this, and will send unto Babylon fanner that shall fan her and shall empty her lands. What's going to cause America to be empty? Those nukes. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about. And who's going to be against America round about? All these other nations. NATO, Russia, the BRICS, they're going to be all against America. Why? Because she have done unrighteous decrees. America is the #1 nation that destroys other nations. Just because. Literally just so they can have power around the world, they destroy other nations, put unrighteous decrees, spread the false philosophy, democracy, sodomy. That's what America pushes. All right, and since they have done that, they're gonna be around about against her in these days. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lift himself up in his bridegroom, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host. And that's what everybody get into in these days. Everybody get into, all these other nations, including Russia, is gonna utterly destroy America with nuclear destruction, and we're seeing that getting prepared every single day, to the point where at this point, they might also just say they're about to go to war because the fact that how many weapons they got powered up just to fuck each other up is amazing. It surprises me. All right. Let's go to verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shield. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. Who is the king of the Medes? This man right here. All right, not the one with the hat, but the one in the background of the video. Putin. He's the king of the Medes. He have raised Putin up to do what? To destroy America, and we seen that. Look at the Tucker video. All right, look at the speech that Russia always says. Look at what they named their weapon. They named their weapon Satan too. Who is going to use that against America? So it's evident that YAHAWAH shall raise up Putin for this cause, to destroy America for her wickedness. For his devices is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is vengeance of the Lord YAHAWAH, vengeance of his temple, because this is the place where Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, are being oppressed to this day. And he's going to take vengeance upon America, especially you Edomites. But right now we're focused on America. All right, because this prophecy is damn near coming true. Not damn near, it is. It's already coming to pass. All right, these are all prophecy. America is going to be utterly destroyed. It's not going to be a joke. Let's get this one more thing. Nah, that's redundant. Revelation 18:16, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. That great city is talking about America. For in 1 hour so great riches come to naught, and every ship masters and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. So basically, in 1 hour, the great rich country that you love so much, America, that sodomish act that they always promote, is gonna get murked in 1 hour. And every nation is gonna see her destruction, and they're gonna mourn, not because what's I'm gonna call it, not because they love America, but because the money making place that they make money from is basically gone. The consumer nation that buys their product is basically dead, so they're broke. That's the only reason why they're crying. Other than that, they don't really give two shits. Probably they saw their relative there, but other than that, they're going to be crying. That's all. Let's get one more scripture. 2 Ezra 6 and 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob hand held first the hill of Esau. And for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because when World War III starts, and Russia launches their ICBM missiles, and America does the same, America's going to be utterly destroyed. The kingdom of Esau, Edom, is going to be utterly put down. And who's going to rule after is Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American. And we're coming to that time. All right, so beware. World War III is coming. We're at that time. We're at that time. So let's play the video real quick. And Lord will be at it.
Breaking news. This is your World War III update. You know, one of the advantages, anyways, I'm getting off on tangents. A friend of mine sent me the following message after I was inquiring about the state of things. As for military contracts and intel on billionaire bunker stocking, I don't have info that I can actually share without getting myself into a lot of trouble. The same goes for big bunker stocking orders. I could literally blow your mind with some of this stuff for sure. But not only would that be the last order I ever got, but I'd probably have attorneys knocking on my door the next day waving copies of the NDAs that I always have to sign. And that is one of the problems.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone, but getting in the zone.
With the industry is that we know that these big purchases are being made. In terms of bunker building, it is off the charts right now. In terms of the stuff being put inside the bunkers, the high quality stuff, it is off the charts. You have to look for these leading indicators in the supply chain. And I can tell you right now, unequivocally, the rich are spending what to hit the fan. If you have all this currency and you're worried about the currencies.
Oh, speaking about the rich basically getting prepared when all hell break loose, I got a scripture about that in Revelation chapter 6 about the nukes. They said let the mountain hide from the wrath of the Lamb, because who's bringing this judgment, who's causing this to happen in the first place is YAHAWASHI, to judge the wicked, the elites, the Edomites, the rich. So let's grab that real quick. Revelation, I know it was the book of Revelation, chapter 6 verse 13. I got it. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth. That's being symbolic about the nukes falling down, because when you look in the sky, you're gonna see what bright things coming down towards your face, falling stars coming down to earth. All right. And as fig tree casts her untimely figs, and when she is shaken of a mighty wind, what's gonna cause that mighty wind? Those nukes. And that heaven depart as a scroll, talk about the mushroom cloud, when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island remove out her places. Basically, the whole world is going to be shaking, because the world is going to be damn near rocking to and fro. Slacking. But I was saying that, what I left off, because the island's going to move out of places, because basically, what's I'm going to call it? America's going to get hit by multiple nukes. The whole earth is going to be feeling it. It's going to be multiple. It's going to be a lot. Then the kings of earth and the great men, this is the point I want to grab, and the rich men and the chief captains and mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens of the rocks and of the mountains. That's talking about the bunkers. And said to the mountain and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and him and from the wrath of the Lamb, YAHAWASHI. For the great day of his wrath is come, who shall be able to stand? And nobody won't be able to stand in these days everybody get into. Because this is about to be hell on earth. Literally, it's going to be hell. Especially in America. The same way how Haiti is acting right now, it's going to be the same way how America's going to be. But worse. Because everybody's not going to give a damn. Everybody's going to be filled with pride. Everybody's going to be filled with wickedness. Everybody's going to be stank. Everybody's going to be weak. Everybody's going to be taking advantage of one another. Haiti... No, it's gonna be like Haiti. I can't say it's not. It's gonna be like Haiti. All right, and you from be having cannibalism happening here because there's not gonna be no food going around, and the internet, you might also let that shit cut off too because that shit is gonna be gone. That's the time you're about to get into. All right, so beware because War 3 is coming to pass. Jacob Trouble is coming very soon.
Volatility
and the bunkers thing, yeah.
Worried about whether or not it is going to prove to be robust throughout the coming crises. You're going to move as much as that currency into hard assets while the getting is good, hence the price of gold moving up right now. But it's also in terms of raw commodities. Perhaps this is why the price of food continues to go up around the world in spite of numerous bumper crops around the world. Why is the price of food going up so much? Is somebody stockpiling something? The answer is yes. Nation states are stockpiling. North Korea, China, some of the biggest countries in the world are hoarding food, and it doesn't stop at nation states. It goes to institutions and militaries as well. Here are the headlines today, guys. Russian nuclear submarines are on full alert. They've already exceeded their density from the Cold War era. Right now, there are currently 11 estimated, because we don't know for sure, 11 Russian nuclear-armed submarines in and around the Atlantic right now. For all we know, they could be just hundreds of miles away from the eastern seaboard. There are 58 of these nuclear submarines in total, but military experts are saying that the density now has exceeded the Cold War era. Putin continues to ramp up nuclear rhetoric. In 3 of his most recent public appearances, one on the Tucker Carlson interview, one in an interview that he recently conducted with some hand-picked guy in Russia. Of course, we're on the eve of the Russian elections right now, so everything is about to go haywire in the next week or so. We also have him giving numerous speeches and conferences where he's more frequently and with more intensity and conviction expressed Russia's position on nuclear matters. Now, this might seem like it's normal, but it's not, because typically in the past, the media has amplified anytime he's used the word nuclear. However, this is actually, you're seeing an increase in frequency in terms of how much he's bringing it up, showing us that we're getting very, very close to NATO's involvement and NATO getting into a direct engagement with Russia, as we're going to talk about in just a moment.
Because we're close to World War III, because NATO is sending troops to Ukraine to fight the Russians. There's going to be articles out there saying that, oh, they're there to help the Ukrainians. No, they're there to help the suppliers. They're No, they're there to fight the Russians. And when that happens, World War III will initiate. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving me spirit of this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.